Hello, everyone. My name is Mary, and today I have an angel message for the new moon on January 21st, 2023. This new moon occurs at 3:53 p.m. Eastern Time and 8:53 p.m. UTC time. And I have an angel message for this new moon. We'll start with a channeled message, and then we'll get to some oracle cards. But first, I pulled a card, and this really resonated. And this word is very much in keeping with what we're doing this new moon, and that is authenticity. So the idea here is that we are on every new moon is great for goals, setting goals, reevaluating your direction in life. If there's a certain area of life you want to develop a goal around, this is a great time for it. But the message here that I'm getting from the angels is that the goal that you're setting this new moon should be centered around your expressing your authenticity, your true self. And the definition here is quality of being genuine, honest self-representation, true to character or spirit, authenticity. And so I'm getting here that we're not meant to just sort of like, put up another layer of wallpaper around your life, where you're just trying to make it all seem like it's going to be okay and make it look like you're really moving forward. I think what the angels are asking us to do is to really rip down that wallpaper and find out what's really inside the landscape of our spirit and what we really want to express in the world and how we really want to be in the world, regardless of all the messaging that you may be getting from the world, from your own ego, from all the parts of you that may not be genuine, that may not be expressing themselves authentically, that may not be representing your true spirit. And so that is what I'm getting from authenticity, that the goals you're meant to set, the way you want to move forward with this new moon is through authenticity, to really take an authentic look at who you are and what you want to be. So here is the message that I got. This new moon is all about uncovering the truth of who you really are and who you're meant to be. This is a time of tearing down the cage walls of safety and protection from the world you've built up around you and being authentically you. Dare to envision yourself as you truly are, a bright shining star of unique wholeness, loved and adored by God, and have the courage and the tenacity to see everyone else that way too. So what a powerful, fiery message this is for this new moon. And the word that really struck me was this, have the courage and the tenacity to see everyone else that way too. So you're meant to express yourself with absolute genuineness, with authenticity. And you're meant to see everyone else that way too. And the word here is tenacity, that it's not just an easy thing. You don't just do it once. You can't see yourself in that really true, authentic place, in that authentic way. You can't just do it once, like flipping a switch. And the switch is on now. I don't have to flip the switch anymore. The lights are on. That's not how it goes. It's more like running a race where you've got to continue to do it. You've got to continue to see yourself that way and everyone else also. And I think this new moon has such a great energy and it has such a great opportunity for us to really see ourselves brand new, nothing that you have ever seen before. Just, really take a brand new look at yourself and set goals based on that high vibrational, brand new perspective of yourself. So that is the channeled message. Let's take a look at what the cards say. So there's authenticity. I'm just getting such great energy from this authenticity card. The message right underneath the word says, compete against yourself, then collaborate with others. Authenticity. So an interesting word there is compete. compete with yourself, then collaborate with others. I think the idea of being authentic is sort of, it maybe is a competition in a way, where you're competing against all the external or the negative or the inauthentic versions of yourself that you have put on, like masks, like you've shown the world this inauthentic version of yourself. You've shown yourself an inauthentic version of yourself, and you're very, stubbornly clinging to it. I know I am. I know we all have these versions of ourselves that we're clinging to, even negative versions of ourselves that we're clinging to, and it's not what we're meant to do here. So let's see what the oracle cards and tarot cards have to say about this. Oh my gosh, I've been getting this card so much. I have been getting this card. I got this in the last message. I think the last tarot message for love and relationships. Divine love, and that's Rose. So I think the version of you that you're meant to run with for this new moon is the version of you that has the most to give, that has the most divine love just burning away inside. This is the true you. This is the you that God made, in God's own image. That is the true Holy Spirit, perfectly divine, gloriously unique version of you. This is the version we want to go with, that we want to build our world around. This divine version, the version that God made and God loves and can express true divine love for the world. That is the divine self that we are working with here. So when you're setting your intentions for this new moon, try to tune in, try to use love as the tuning fork, as the guide. Use love, divine love, as your flashlight to go find that authentic self, to go deeper into the cave of your true divine nature. Use love as that flashlight to lead you further, to embolden your heart to really discover more about yourself and who you really are. And we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Perfect. So we are integrating. Oh, I love this card. How she's just sort of floating upwards. I think what we're meant to do here is have this awakening moment to let divine love bring us out of our sleep, out of this dream state of non-reality that we've been living in. This idea that you've wallpapered your cage with this sense of self and the sense of the world and how it is. And it's like, we don't want that anymore. We don't want false goals based on a small sense of self. We want real, goals inspired by divine love. And the only way to do that is to allow yourself to become awakened, become awakened. One of the things I'm being reminded of is that when you do wake up, like when you wake up from sleep and you have this dream in your head, maybe you've been dreaming a very bold dream, a very realistic dream or something, and in that space of awakening is the time when you remember the dream, and some of it still feels real. It's like, oh, that's really happening to me. I'm not, I'm not here in my bed. I'm wherever you dream yourself to be, or something that has happened to you in your dream. You're like, did this really happen to me? It's like you're not sure. Sometimes in that waking up space, you're not really sure what's real and what's not. That's where I think you have to, really have a sense of discernment to really tune into the authentic self, the sense of self that is divine, that is guided by love. And so awakening. Yeah. So for this new moon, allow those new upgrades to come. Allow yourself to be awakened. Allow yourself to open up to a new way of being. Integration. I love it. It's perfect. Oh, love is such a powerful message right now. So powerful. Love you. Love you. This is the Soul Trees Ascension deck, and love you. So this is like God saying, love you, I love you. This is like your soul saying, I love you. This is like you saying, I love you to yourself. This is love. This is awakening to good things. I had a discussion with a friend of mine recently, and she reminded me through her own behavior that we oftentimes, and I often do this, I do this all the time, I cling to, for my own self-protection, a sort of negative view of myself, like, like that's going to help me from, it's going to help me from getting hurt. If I tell myself, oh, sour grapes, I'll never get that. That'll never happen to me. Or, or I always fail. Because that sets me up for, the future in a safer way. If I tell myself I always fail and then I fail, I'll be like, well, I knew that was going to happen. And it's sort of like this, it's the anti-love you card. It's like having a negative view of yourself is sort of like it's a safety net. And we're not meant to be in that safety net. The true safety net is actually loving yourself through the eyes of the angels. And the angels are so present right here. They want us to love each other and love ourselves through the eyes of divine love. It's a huge message right now, obviously. Oh, lovely. Guide. So we are being guided. I feel like this this should go over here so that the guide is next to awakening, because the awakening process, we're being guided through that process. We're being guided. We're being moved, just like this woman who's floating upwards on her path of ascension. We are ascending, and she's being levitated by divine power, by divine love. And so what's coloring this whole thing is this authentic search for the true self, and what kind of goals can you set that will help you express your true self, that'll express your true divine nature. So the angels want me to convey that they are always there, that everything is helping you. You don't have to doubt anything in your life, no matter how painful, no matter how confusing. Just allow everything to guide you upwards. Allow everything to levitate you upwards, to lead you down further into down that cave of the true self, where you are seeking that light at the end of the tunnel, where you are seeking your true divine self. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Victory. We've got the Six of Wands. All right. Does that fit? Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Oh, something's gonna happen for us. King of Wands. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and Two of Cups. Okay, so first off, what's really screaming out at me is the Two of Cups, because it's so centered on relationships, and we have such lovely love energy here, and also the guide, so that our relationships are going to help us. So whatever goals you set for yourself, whatever this new moon means for you, allow your relationships to help you. Allow your relationships to help you create something new and to see something new. And maybe set a goal for your relationship. Maybe relationships, will be your new moon goal. Maybe that's, have the courage to set a new goal for your relationships. Have the courage to say, I really want the best and highest love, this true divine love. I want to love myself, and I want a partner that is expressing that love. And even if you're with somebody, not with somebody, maybe this is a goal for you. But certainly relationships is instrumental in this new moon. At least seeing everyone through the eyes of love. and what the message, the channeled message that I got at the final, have the courage and tenacity to see everyone else that way too. So basically, dare to envision yourself as you truly are, a bright shining star of unique wholeness, loved and adored by God, and have the courage and tenacity to see everyone else that way too. This Two of Cups is telling you, yeah, do that. The angels are like, we endorse that message. The Seven of Pentacles, things are going to happen for you. Absolutely, things are going to happen for you. Keep going forward with your goals in your mind, but know that in the physical, it may not happen at the rate you need it to happen. It's going to happen. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of victory. There's a lot of energy here that's telling me, reach for your goals. Go for that. The authentic sense of self, that authentic expression of self. Use that authentic self to color your goals, to help you guide yourself towards your goals for this new moon. But know that even though there's so much of this fiery energy, the King of the Wands and the Six of Wands, even though there's so much fire energy here, just know that the physical may not bring about the answer right away, that you may have to wait, but it will happen. Your goals will be achieved. Set some authentic goals and don't be afraid to go after the things that you think you can't have. Even if it means just, having things, a new sense of self, a new sense of the world, learning something new. Maybe you're like, oh, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Maybe you want to learn something new, and it's time for you to realize you can have that. The Knight of Swords is a very action-oriented energy. The Knight of Swords moves and shifts your mind and your belief system dramatically, to make things happen for you. So for this new moon, what I'm getting is such a fiery energy here. You will be able to accomplish some wonderful things. We all can. But make sure that these goals are authentic. Really go for the gold here. Go for the best and highest for yourself, and really see that everyone can achieve that too. What if you could achieve your highest goals for yourself, and what if everyone else could do that too? What if you could have, what if everyone had this, authentic goal in mind? They were awakened to a new way of being. What if everyone had that happen for them? Imagine that. Allow that. Make space for that in your mind. The King of Swords is a mental energy. Make space for the highest and best. Like what's the battle plan for you? What's the final outcome, the best outcome for you and everyone else? What does that look like? Go for that and know that you can have it, because this card here, the Six of Wands, is all about victory. And we started with this. So the angels are like, listen, victory is yours. It's already yours, because God is within you. Your soul is guiding you. You are being upgraded. I don't know what else to say here. I could talk forever, but I don't want this video to be too long. Let me just see if the angels have any more messages. What I'm getting is this, they're cheering us on. Like the angels are these folks here at the side of this card, who are like cheering on the hero. This is like the hero's triumphant return from victory, and everyone is standing and cheering, and the angels want you to know that they are cheering you on. They are cheering you on. They're already bought their tickets for your victory parade. They're already lined up. Victory is yours. Go for it. Use all of these beautiful relationships in your lives and go for the highest and the best authentic goals for yourself that you can create. Use this moment to just jump up like this woman who's rising up. Jump up above the mundane of your life and be like, what if I could have my soul's desire? Not my egoic, desires, but what if my highest and best, What if the soul could really have and, manifest the highest and best for itself? What would that look like? What would that look like for you? So getting back to the word we started with, authenticity. True to character or spirit, true to the spirit of your soul. What does your soul want to achieve? This is the moment for you to really look into that. Meditate on it, journal about it, think about it. The angels are telling you, go for that. Incorporate more of that into your world. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful message here for the new moon. My prayer for you and for me and for all of us is that we have the ability to set authentic, divine, loving goals for ourselves, and that we have the courage and tenacity to cheer everyone else's divine goals, to cheer for them as well. So let us all step across the threshold of victory with our goals here with this new moon. So thank you for watching. God bless you. I hope this new moon brings you all kinds of great, positive, loving, divine energy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.